Let's go ahead and get these out the way. Oh, Lord. Baby, they're talking about building a $900 million hospital. Oh yeah, y'all. It's happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. How's y'all doing? Should I just pull my hair back like this? Oh, I don't have on earrings. That look better. Y'all, I think I'm gonna take my hair down today too. Come on in here. Right beside D3, but I was looking at this. I think that's what this said. So this pretty much the same thing. Mm. Y'all come on in. I got something to talk about. Oh, this phone going on. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. David, I don't need you to send me no damn gifts, baby. You so aggravating. I have been letting you live so long, too. I ain't block you. I ain't block you. Oh, y'all, do y'all remember Kiki Shepherd live at the Apollo, Miss? This the thing. I remember my daddy telling me about Kiki Shepherd. Yup. My dad used to hang out that way. But it's like I forgot about Kiki Shepherd, but am I saying the right name? Let me make sure. Where my phone at? I'm always talking about where my phone at. David, I'm not mean. You're disrespectful. You're disrespectful. Yolanda, good morning. Good morning, Nola. Baby, Kiki Shepherd done went home to glory. I think Kiki was 74. Let me find my phone. Yeah. Let me research this because I was over. Wait a minute. No, because I think I took a screenshot of it. Hold on. Yeah, it was TMZ. Yeah, she was 74 years old. Yeah. So rest in peace. Thank you for my gift, David. Something just popped up. Showtime at the Apollo. Baby, it was like I just felt like Kiki was like she was the Vanna White of Showtime at the Apollo. Like, baby, you get paid to put your hand over people's head like this. I used to think that Vanna White had the coolest job ever. Like, baby, you get to flip the letters, and then then it got easier. Then all she had to do is touch it. Baby, they had touch screens. Like, put on the evening gown, and touch the screen all day. Boop, and all day. Yeah, so baby Kiki was our black Velma. Hello, Nathan. Baby, I'm talking about that's a moment in black history. What up? Yes, happy St. Patty's. For whatever that means to everyone. Thank you for my gifts, David. When you was all asking to my unblock your other account. Remember the Apollo they all got that from Kiki from Apollo, and she didn't have misplaced anything on her with the Sandman. What now? Baby, the Sandman, honey. That was fun. I used to. Oh, let me tell y'all what I always used to relate the Sandman to. The Scarecrow. I don't know why. But you know how the Sandman to come across there, you know how the Scarecrow Wizard of Oz, like, or the Wiz, or whichever one you watched, like they didn't know how to walk that good. Is my hair real? Not all of it. No. These roots are mine, though. Hello, Dad. Please don't get on here acting silly, okay? Let's not. Let's not. Baby, y'all know they still having problems at the airport, too, right now. They got to get that together. I know you lying. Baby, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was so excited. I was like, you know what? Something good is going to happen today. Because I get my MK package delivered today, and I just got a notification talking about your package with UPS will be delivered tomorrow. The devil is a lie. But anyway, I got some traveling I'm getting ready to do, honey. I need this airport situation to be unsituationed. You hear me? Oh. What was my best Apollo show? I really don't know, to be honest, because I probably missed a whole bunch of them. But who was the host before? Because I was so young. Y'all know I'm just a baby. Because wasn't Steve Harvey the host at one time? But the person before that. Because let me tell you what I do remember the most. It wasn't a live at the Apollo show if the lady on the front row didn't jump up behind her, honey. That was the show for me. What am I drinking? Baby, it's coffee time. Grab a cup and join me by the water cooler. Mm. But for me though, for real, I liked the music acts. I didn't like when people come out there and it's like doing like talent show. Ooh, excuse me. Baby, this man talking about the conflict with Iran shouldn't last long. What is the conflict? Somebody explain. What are we? What is the end goal? What are we trying to accomplish? Let me get this camera from that close to my face. But what are we really trying to accomplish? Well, not we, them. What are they trying to accomplish? Hello, Katie. Good morning. Good morning, Levy. Yeah, so rest in peace to Kiki. Y'all let us know your favorite live at the Apollo show. I can't even remember. I just remember the lady. I like the music acts. I didn't like when people come out and did like talent. Sometimes I did like comics because I'm a I'm a comedian deep down inside. Keeping that lunatic energy. I love the closest. What the United States is trying to accomplish if you're talking about an healthy pipeline. Okay. Hold on. Hey, Yolanda. Oh, you were speaking of time. I was like, did I see you on time? Okay, so y'all know, y'all know. Yesterday we was talking about a Blueface. Blueface got the Sonic rings knocked out of him yesterday. You know, this weekend, right? you know, he didn't say the princess. All the coins gone. You know, and he was tired. Baby boy was tired. Somebody did. Somebody did a added sound effects. I put it on my Instagram. Somebody had added sound effects to the little whipping that Wakanda Forever gave Blueface in that ring, baby. He got to start eating all the oodles and noodles, right? But you know what? A Blueface headline will not be complete without none other than Carlissa, his mama. Put her 2 cents in, baby. Sonny rings. You ain't said he had the Sonny ring. Hey, Eva, good morning. It would not be a headline without his mama got to come in and say something. What does she do for a living? Cause she needs some business. I don't. Maybe she his manager or something. I mean, I totally understand. That's his mom. But so let me read y'all what happened. So Blueface was talking after the fight like he was still positive. Baby, yeah, his cardio is bad. Yeah. Thank you, Erica. So this is the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna read y'all. So it says tensions online quickly followed Blueface's recent boxing defeat. I feel like I'm talking loud. Is my TV loud? Oh, excuse me. So it said Carlissa Sappho, honey, had plenty to say after champion boxer Clarissa. Now, y'all know who Clarissa is, right? Shared her thoughts on the fight. All right. So Blueface lost his comeback bout to Wakanda Forever. And so Clarissa said, this was her comment, right? She said Shield suggested that entertainers, listen to it now. Shield suggested that entertainers may need more time to properly prepare before competing in real fights. This is, and I'm quoting her. She said, Egypt lost her fight. Blueface lost. I think these public figures need at least 6 months in the gym before they start fighting in real fights. My opinion. That was her tweet. Okay? Ride my son coattail, Carlissa. Her response, baby. Tell Clarissa to tell her man to fight Blueface baby or shut TF up with her funny looking ass. The fuck? That's what Blueface mama said. Okay? Said tell Clarissa to tell her man to fight Blueface baby or shut the fuck up with her funny looking ass. The fuck? That's what his mama had to say. She also expanded Expanded on her frustration and was like, she could have said something positive knowing he just getting started. Like, she ain't never lost. Carlissa, what did you want? What did you want the positivity to be? To get Blueface and wrap him in swaddling clothing? She did tell him something. She gave constructive criticism. And that's the thing. It's like, she did. She said, you need to train 6 months. Celebrities need to stop thinking that all I got to know how to do is throw a punch and take a punch, and I can get in here and have a real fight with a real boxer. And she was like, train. You need to do this. Don't get no more positive than that. Oh, baby. What do that lady do for a living? Hold on. Hold on. I think I want to make sure I saw somebody got some oceanfront property for sale, if you believe that. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Make sure Blueface was talking after. Okay. Thank you, Erica. I tell people don't worry about lifting weights. Get on the treadmill or a bike and walk. Get your cardio in. Hey, Mr. Carter. How you doing? Melissa, please don't go there. This girl has been caught in a lie, and it's funny how we don't see papoose anymore. Oh, you think it's a lie? She was trying to do too much defending. Talking about she finna sue 50 Cent. For what? Hey, JP. Nerma, how you doing? Idra is too. She should be a fitness model that you see in the Sport Fitness magazine. Rashonda! Hey, girl. Pat made Wood Blue. Right. Yes, Levy. Yes, but she right. She too busy trying to be uncute. Rashonda said, I can't stand Carlos. All right, Eric, my brother. Okay, I was like, tell everybody I'll be back soon. Clarissa, can I be talking about nobody right now? You got to start contradicting yourself, boo, because you got papoose out in these streets looking crazy. Y'all, it don't even look right when I do this. It look like half my finger missing. I was like, come on, Carlissa, baby, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Thumbs up the video. I was waiting for a few more people to get in here before I talked about my other topic. Okay. I'm getting ready to read y'all something. I'm getting ready to read y'all something. This Nick Cannon and one of his baby mamas named Abby. Okay? All right. So everybody got their antennas up. I want to read y'all something, and then I'm gonna give my opinion, and I'm gonna give my opinion on this. Like, it's just, I know I do social media, but the world crazy. This stuff crazy, right? No, let's say yes. Hold on. Let me turn this translation. Nola said yes. Okay, let me tell you what. Today is not going for what Clarissa is going for. And she would put a brother. She would destroy you. Don't play with her. Okay, right. Let me say all ears. So listen, Lindas. All right, so I'm finna read the article. So it says Nick Cannon's baby mama, Abby De La Rosa, says none of the mothers of the actors' children communicate with each other. Okay. In a candid interview, Abby De La Rosa discussed the complexities of co-parenting with Nick Cannon, revealing that the six mothers of his children do not communicate with one another. De La Rosa, who shares three children with Cannon, opened up about their non-traditional family dynamic during a recent conversation. Hold on, let me finish. Cannon, the 45-year-old entertainer, is the father to 11 children with six different women. He shares twins Moroccan and Monroe with ex-wife Mariah Carey, sons Golden and Rise, and daughter Powerful with Brittany Bell, a son named Legendary with Bree, I can't pronounce her last name, a daughter Onyx with Lanisha Cole, and a daughter Halo with Alyssa Scott. Despite the children spending time together, De La Rosa admitted that the mothers live very separate lives. So she said, as for the mothers, we don't have any communication with each other. De La Rosa stated, we all live very individual lives, so in a sense, it feels monogamous. Cannon is the one coordinating play dates among the children, according to De La Rosa. We agree or we'll send the nannies to do it, she said. So Cannon reportedly rejects labels when it comes to his relationships. De La Rosa recounted a conversation where he expressed, if you label me, you disable me. Listen. In teaching her children about their family structure, De La Rosa emphasizes love. Daddy loves many people. Daddy has a lot of love to give. That's just who Daddy is, she explained, highlighting how they know their siblings' parents. Despite the unconventional nature of their relationships, De La Rosa noted that none of the mothers have spoken negatively about their situation. This is a really beautiful family dynamic, she said, countering public misconception. She believes there is a unique beauty in their arrangement, especially when it comes to the children. Ultimately, De La Rosa described Cannon as the best father, the best provider, the best partner. So, the thing about it, they wanted to debunk the whole thing of that they're not poly. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to read you her actual post that she made, right? So it says, hashtag Abby De La Rosa is open up about her relationship. This was on the Shade Room, right? So she's opening up about her relationship with Nick Cannon and how they navigate their unique family dynamic. The mother of three of Nick's children shared that none of the six mothers communicate with each other, but says the children still have access to their siblings. Abby also clarified that Nick does not consider himself polyamorous. When explaining their family structure to her children, she tells them that Daddy has a lot of love to give. She also shut down claims that the situation is toxic. Thoughts? Let me put my damn laptop down and keep my feet back on this thing. Chase, honey. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? Okay, I do say Bobby. Time, I'm sorry, but I do say Bobby. Listen, Bobby. Listen, Bobby. That was on what was being Bobby Brown? Whitney and Bobby? Whatever name of their show, right? Tell you one person, okay. Daddy has a lot of love to give. Okay. You know what I was thinking about when I was reading this? It's the fact that that this whole situation is some shit to write about, like it's some shit that ain't never happened before. Nobody out here interviewing other baby mamas of a man that got 11 children. Nick Cannon ain't the only person have 11 children. This shit cute when he do it. The mamas out here getting interviews and stuff. Baby, they ain't doing nothing no different than what other people out here dealing with. all baby mamas don't be mad at each other. And so here she goes saying, oh, but we don't even communicate. Baby, he got 11 babies, and like, we all have our own separate relationships. Okay, he don't consider himself poly. Okay, I don't know. He probably is, probably not. Whatever it is, he ain't doing nothing no different than he got 6 baby mamas. So whoop de doo. Whoop de doo. Why is that something that need? Why? Why? Like, why does that deserve an interview? You get what I'm saying? I know it's Nick Cannon, but it's like, but like, oh, we all have our separate relationships. Most people do. Most men with multiple women, that everybody have, because that he's not dating the same woman at six of the same kind. No, so the relationship will be different. Hey Tyrell, how you doing? Listen, Bobby. Listen. So, baby, and then to my daddy has a lot of love to give. I was like, really, y'all could come up with anything else to tell them babies. Daddy got a lot of love to give. And that is good that they all had a relationship. It's just funny how it's like, oh, but no, people don't like labels. Okay. It doesn't matter what the label is. It doesn't matter if somebody wrote milk on the car and we know it's milk in it. We know this milk. You get what I'm saying? We know this milk. They can bad find it. His daughter's falling in love with a man and they feel like Nick. What is he going to tell his daughter? Explain it. Ooh. Uh-huh. But I mean, I'm not. This is the thing. I don't have a problem with it. Um, it's interesting that it's like, okay, well, we have our own relationship, and what the only thing, like, when there was a story about this. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. First say what island? What island I'm in? I'm not in the island. Why does this translation thing? I turned it off and it's still popping up. Oh, okay. It says good and you. Okay. Very smart to keep the women apart, because if these women are talking with each other and find out how much money each of them made, what is getting from the all here is going. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't give a damn. They say this ain't no poly relationship. It is. You don't want it to be. You don't want to put a label on it. It's a poly relationship, and y'all know I support those. It's different when you have a lot of children. You know what I mean? And so you have all of these, and she's like, okay, well, we all have our separate relationships. I don't understand why the moms aren't bonding for it to be a little more. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I had a squirrel moment. I'm looking at the mug shot on this TV. So it's like, oh, it's like, oh, well, we just have the nannies handle it. No, no, no. I'm just trying to figure out why his situation is just so special, because, oh, he got 11 children and 6 baby mamas. And, okay, all right. He's living he's living a polyamorous life, and that's the thing. This is like the difference. Like, you know how Magic Johnson white daughter, you know, the white auntie that Magic Johnson gave birth to. She don't want labels either, baby. I don't even know what you're supposed to say. That, whatever it is, what you call it, whatever you're supposed to call it, because the people don't want labels. But I mean, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's so funny. People are like, well, I don't want a label. You don't have to put a label on it because it just is what it is. There's a guy from our town who has 5 sons and they all have the same first name. They all have the same. Hey, Candy. How you doing? Yep, equal pilot. Peer and peer up. Because she was saying we all have our own individual relationship. And that's the only thing that I've often wondered about the dynamic with them. So I know Mariah, she doing her own thug thizzle. So we gonna take her out. So it's 5 women. So he was on, shoot 'em up, bang bang, spree. He was just like unloading as much as he could. I don't know if that was to save his life or what. But but he was doing that, and then it was like, oh, okay, because it was like he was going on a world tour to make babies. And so I was wondering, but since we don't want to put a title on it, is there an agreement? This is what I want to know. In order, are they, since we don't put a label on it, but it appears as though it's polyamorous, right? So do these women not have their own monogamous relationship with someone else? So, like, is the agreement like, okay, in order to be my baby mama and be on the roster and be on my team, I'm the only man. But just know, because I got a lot of love to give. You get what I'm saying? That is what I want to know. But why it's like, oh, yeah, he's doing something. I just didn't. I never understood why that was like. Who gives a damn this man? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of celebrities out here with 11 children. What up, though, Sir Law? The mom should interact for the kids' sake. Yes, yes. Because like if you gonna sell this thing of like, oh, dad has a lot of love to give. Yeah. So let's just see, because when the daughters and the children, the daughters and the sons follow, to like, okay, hey, make it a little bit more healthy when they do it. Like, okay, well, like, let's have like, but I could have sworn it was another one of them baby mamas that said that they do all, have a relationship. They all get, maybe just saying them get along don't mean that they actually deal with each other. Hey, B-Dubs, what up, though? Yes, rest in peace to Kiki Shepherd, honey. Rest in peace to Kiki. I definitely support Neo, but I don't support that woman is talking about she requires 50,000. Baby, do you know how to make homemade bread? Who? Y'all, I'm sitting over here by this vent. Woo, Nelly. That he done came on. Blessed by the best. What up, though, Sir Law? It's a guy like that in my town as well. All his boys are named Cecil. Wow. Do y'all think George George did that? What was George Foreman? But did he start that? All the boys had the same name. Okay, NDAs, they can't share info. Okay. Well, love it. When they grow up, they gonna figure out that that's what that love is equivalent to. Okay. Daddy got a lot, baby. Daddy got a lot. Mama ain't got enough to give, so daddy got to go get it somewhere else, honey. Yes. Yeah. I was like, why is this a story? Okay. Okay, Sir Lord. Jeffrey, did I speak? Whew. Oh. You love older women? Ha! So, like, y'all, I need something on my lips. Whew. Would I date a 25-year-old? No, I won't. No. Um, mm-mm. I can't date anybody younger than my children. No. Charlotte said, not Kiki, yes. What are unique? Yep, so I need to see what her cause of death. Did anybody, does anybody know what Kiki's cause of death? Because it's Kiki, y'all. Showtime at the Apollo. Age is just a normal mama. I feel you on that. Right. So it's a mental thing. It is, but I just can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. Why not? Because my back ache, my pants too tight, my pool shape from the left to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, right, out of sight. I told you was you got you so funny. I commend how beautiful you are going to bed and waking up still beautiful. You're just naturally beautiful. I honor you for that, mama. Now, oh, y'all, today I'm gonna do a little self care. Have y'all figured out? Have y'all figured it out? I'm not going to work today. I got some stuff going on at the house. I don't know if I've told y'all like the ongoing saga with my garage, but I'm getting another repair again today. But I think this is gonna fix it. But yeah, I didn't even wash my face. Am I off today? I took off. Cause I was on have to come back home and stuff, and my house is a mess. Well, let me stop. I don't want y'all to think that my child left my house a mess. But you know when you have company, like you just have to go behind and do a few picking up, and like so Imani did do a lot of straightening up and cleaning and stuff. But then when I got home yesterday, it was just chaos. So it was like all the babies was here. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. And let me tell y'all, I let the babies. So what day was this? What's today? Today's Tuesday. Sunday when we went to the market, I got the live blue crab. Right? Right. And I wish I would have recorded this whole thing, but it was a lot going on, and I not necessarily recorded for YouTube content, recorded for me. It was a beautiful moment. Let me tell y'all, I'm proud to stay home. It's cold out there. I know. Oh, it was a heart attack. Oh, Lord, Margaret. Oh, man, damn, you ain't even hit water. No, I haven't. Let me tell you, I went and tied my I tied my hair back so I can do my face, and then I thought about it because I don't deep clean my face every day. So what happened was I was like, oh, I was running the water to do my face, and I was like, oh no, I just did it yesterday. And I just remember I didn't put any, well, yes I did. I just didn't, but either way. So I was like, oh no. So what I did, just so I wouldn't look too busted, see how it looks like all shiny and stuff? I just sprayed it. I did throw some water on my face, but I just sprayed it. So I didn't clean my face. Christina, how am I feeling? I'm okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 7, 7.5. Yeah, so wait, what was I telling y'all? Okay, so, oh, look, the thumbs are matching 31, 31. Appreciate it. So, I had the live blue crab. So I never let them sit more than 24 hours. So as soon as I got home yesterday, the reason why I didn't want to cook the crab though, because I didn't buy enough for everybody. I didn't know that I was still going to have company. So I come home, I'm in the kitchen, I see, oh my gosh, I had to tell you about that later. But anyway, so I come in, so I was like, I take the stuff out, and so I get the crab, I got to clean them. Because it take a while. I mean, you got to go fast to clean them before they wake up and start moving again. Because, like, they be numb, and so you got to go. So my grandson, the baby boy, he's in there. And so he's watching me. He's like, "Nan, can I pick him up?" And I was like, "No, baby." So I was showing him how he could pick him up with the tongs. So I said, "But baby, so what we gonna have to do is, I said, I'm just gonna go through and scrub them off real quick." So I let them, get the vinegar and scrub real quick just to put it on them. And so we set up the pot. So I had them put the potatoes in there. I had him do the eggs. He put the seasoning in. He put my garlic in the water. So, we got the pot ready. So I let him do all that because at this time, he's the only one in the kitchen. So now we're cleaning the crab. Still, it's just me and him in the kitchen. So I'm explaining to him everything that I'm doing. Boom! Where you been? No, so Sherlock, I do use micellar water sometime, but I did not use micellar water today. My go-to, I use micellar water after makeup most of the time. If I wear, not ever, if and when I wear makeup, I would probably go through with the micellar water because that's how I remove my makeup. But no, but my go-to is rose water. Yeah, from a Jericho rose. Yes. Shout out to Alicia Keys Soul Care, just in case somebody want to know what products I use. So I use this charcoal moisture cleansing stuff. Okay, I spoke to everybody. So anyway, let me get back to the story. So now what happens is, so I was like, oh, okay, well, I remembered I bought shrimp. I bought those shrimp so that I can recreate that dish that really it kind of was a flop. It just didn't look as good as what I was trying to make it look. So I knew I had those in the fridge, and that was the plan to cook those as well. But I knew it wasn't enough shrimp to share with everybody either. So I was like, well, what I can do, I put the shrimp in here. So I showed them. So we was cleaning the crab. Now at this time, all the kids have come in the kitchen. So now it's getting a little overwhelming, and I'm getting a little overstimulated because I'm trying to watch them, because now the crab are awake. And the crab are in the sink. And all I kept thinking, somebody getting ready to get pinched. Somebody's getting ready to get pinched. And I don't want to hear any crying. Because I always tell them, it's like, you get hurt, ain't nobody going to the hospital. You got to fix it yourself. So we dealing with that. And so now I'm over here trying to clean. So I'm trying to let each child do something as it relates to cleaning the crab. All right, so do that. So now it's like I wasn't quite thinking. So now I got to clean the shrimp. So I'm going through with my scissors cutting because it's the head-on shrimp, and I like to leave the head on. So I'm going through cutting to clean it out. And so then it's like, it was so funny because King is like, y'all know that's poop that now I'm taking out the shrimp. It was just the funniest thing. And then they're like, ew, it's poopy. Blah, blah, blah. You don't need makeup at all, but I know about enhancing what's already beautiful. Yeah, sometimes I be wanting that little color, but that's okay. That's okay. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yes. But so we did that. I talked to them about that. And so then I let each one of them put 2 shrimp in the boiling water. Okay. Then I was like, okay, so I was telling them like I was like, okay, let your shrimp go first. So now let's put our crab in here. And so then I was trying to let them put the live crab in the water, and I didn't think that through because I was like, Melissa, they're still alive. And it was just funny. But we had a moment, right? And it was just fun. I was getting a little overwhelmed trying to manage 4 children standing in chairs in the kitchen, and also trying to make sure nobody's getting close to the stove to, burn themselves. Oh, it was so much going on in there. But by the time everything was ready, hold on. By the time I was ready, by the time all the food was ready, Coco and Sailor was gone. But I did have that moment, and I was like, dang, I still didn't get this on camera. So, because I knew at this time Imani's ready to go. So I did. I put the parchment paper. I put on the table, right, on the kids' table, and then I put the blue crab and the shrimp. I put everything on the table, and so then I got a pillow and I sat on the floor, and I couldn't enjoy the crab with them because I was having to open it. And it's funny because King know the rule. King said, well, Jakari can't because you said that if we don't know how to open our own crab, we can't eat crab. And I was like, you're right, but we getting ready to teach. We getting ready to teach Jakari. But King doesn't do a good job with blue crab now. He's pretty much mastered snow crab. But that used to be my rule, even for my children. You can eat crab all day. You can eat it. You got to open it. You got to get your own meat out of here. And what you're not going to do is waste the crab meat. So you're going to figure out how to get this crab meat out of here because the shell's got to be clean. Hey, Az. Too much drama in the kitchen. Too much drama. Y'all, I done said 1,000 times I need to, hold on, put something on my lips. Where is my purse? I know I brought it back here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I guess I did bring my purse. Hold on. Oh. What? That's not no negative 29. Oh. Oh. Whoop. Whoop did do. I'm back. Did I tell y'all yesterday I saw flurries? Hold on. So, but let me say this. Now y'all know I saved some of those crabs so I could enjoy it, right? So I might come on here and let y'all join me. I gotta turn my out of office on. Tony, you said, are you late? Yes, honey. My coffee cold too. I got a little bit of coffee left. Oh yeah, but wait a minute. Another moment in Black history. Shout out to old Michael B. Jordan. Yes, yes. So the last black man to receive an Oscar was Will Smith, and that was 2022. So Michael B. Jordan had got an Oscar for um, Sinners. This has been a tutorial on crab rules by MeLissaB, right? You had a few crab legs, yes. So I'm gonna eat some blue crab today. Ooh, and y'all, let me tell you, I made the best because I did it super quick, the best butter sauce, and it was just like, oh my gosh. And I really couldn't save it. I was like, man, there was some more. And just the fact that little hands kept going in it. But ooh, it was so good. Because I had the potatoes. They were tearing up the eggs. They was tearing up the eggs. Yes. But so what we had, Hold on. So in 1964, we had with the Oscars. 1964, we had Sydney, right? Then we had Denzel in 2002. 2005, we had Jamie Foxx. What did Jamie Foxx get his for? Was it Ray? What did is it true Michael B. Jordan was on All My Children when he was 16? Probably. Cause he started when he was 14. What did and then what's the man with the eye? What's the man with the eye? Az, I had a good time, but I was overstimulated. I have I have a mental like Monday is like Mondays are just Mondays for me. So it was very difficult. Let me say this. It was very difficult to come home to, I say chaos because it comes off as chaos because it's like I come in the house. This is how it happens. I come in the house. My daughters, both of my daughters are here. All my grandbabies are here. Phone ringing. Trying to get up the stairs. I got my laptop bag, got my purse, my phone going off. All this trying to get up the stairs. Mind you, I cannot park in my garage. So I'm parked so far away from the front door because somebody's already parked on the grass in front of my door. And my other child is parked in front of the garage. So now I got to tiptoe because it's muddy on the other side. Either way. So I'm a little bit exhausted, a little winded because I'm out of shape. And so it's like soon as I open the door, it's like I heard, Nam, it's Nam. So everybody's trying to tell me something at one time. And I'm trying to answer the phone at the same time. And so for me, I'm typically like, I come in, I got to pee, and I get out my clothes. And I wasn't able to do my regular routine. And then I'm trying to figure out why I smell so much bleach. Didn't know that it was a massive spill in the kitchen that hadn't been cleaned up. But anywho, that I can say that's another story. So it was just so much. And it's like, okay, so let me try to still do like what I would normally do. Like I change clothes and I cook. Well, wasn't able to change clothes. So then I'm trying to answer the phone call and not be short with all these children trying to talk at one time. 4 children trying to talk to you at one time and you're not used to that. Like, they said I don't, but your butt was knocked out. You were knocked out. Oh, but yeah, you was parked in front of the garage. You think it was right? Okay. Is it true, Michael B? Let's see, was Michael B. Jordan in All My Children? Yeah. Yep. So he played Reggie Montgomery on the soap opera All My Children from 2003 to 2006. And I was like, I know he had to have been in other stuff before Fruitville Station, and I think that was my first introduction. I didn't watch All My Children. The first thing Scott said this morning was, I want to go back to Nail House. And y'all, I think that's a beautiful thing that my grandbabies be like, my grandbabies love me down. Baby Carver said he wanted to move in and live with me. Only for about a month, baby. Tony said, thanks. You're right. You're welcome. So, what's the man with, was it the butler? What's the man name? With the eye. Hold on. Why can't I think of his name? Right. AZ, I saw that. He went in and out. What's the man name? Hold on. I'm gonna type in because I can't think of Forrest Whitaker. Thank you. I was getting ready to Google it. Okay, so Forrest. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out when did he. I think he got an Oscar. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was Forrest Whitaker though. Oh, okay. The Last King of Scotland. Yeah, so it's something I didn't see. Okay, you have a great day, KT. Dang, I gotta go on my bird. Have a good day. Okay. Well, hey, Linda. Happy St. Patty's Day to you as well. This lady talking about. You know what? I can't stand when somebody say they sent something to me and you following up. Guess what? Forward me what you sent. Stop lying, baby. When I tell you these people, stop lying. Hey, HTX. What would make you ask me if I'm cooking cabbage today? Because it's St. Patrick's Day? No, I'm not cooking cabbage today. I took some chicken out. Cause y'all know I'm loving like doing like going to the market and getting my meat cut up in pieces. So I have my legs and thighs like cut up. So I'm thinking about trying to attempt to do stewed chicken. I'm gonna attempt that. That movie was good, Last King of Scotland. Well, you know what? I need to watch that. Yeah, I need to watch that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna cook any cabbage. Sound good though. I love cabbage. Let me see. Did she CC my boss? If she CC my boss, then okay, no. Oh wait. So y'all, I tried to order some shoes today. Oh yeah, and okay. So I was still going through the list. I got so thrown off. Forrest Whitaker. What we said that was called? Last King of Scotland. And then Will Smith was 2022. What was Will Smith's Oscar for? It'll be 2022. Hold on. Will Smith, 2022. WIL. Ali, I see that. Let me see. Did they take his Oscar? Did they take his Oscar from him? King Richard. It was King Richard. Cause I was like, no, cause Ali is older than that. King Richard. Cause I was, yeah, it was King Richard. It's nobody in here. Everybody left my live. Well, shit, I'm getting ready to leave the live too. I don't talk for over an hour anyway. I'm tired. All right. You didn't? Girl, it was good. Girl, it was good. You gotta watch it. Yep, so let me get up again. Let me get off of here because I don't wanna crash out. So I reported on that. And y'all know something else. So I'll leave it alone. I'm still here just making breakfast. Man, whatever they got to do to fix this TSA situation, why they playing with these people money like this? TSA people ain't, they done missed 2 paychecks and expect for shit to run smoothly. It's just something that's confusing to me about this. Baby, this just give me a damn horse and carriage. Let's go back to that. Baby, they did it back in the day. Am I working from home today? I'm actually off today. I took off today. But I do that. I'm addicted. Yeah, I'm addicted. Yeah, I wouldn't be going into it with no pay for 2. And I think it ain't 2. I think it's 2 months. Y'all, I can't see shit. But Kiggy say I'm still here. I thank y'all. But let me tell y'all something else. Did any of y'all start watching Age of Attraction? I just and I don't like. I look a mess. It's like I really be wanting to turn the camera off, but that don't be working for me. If I don't be on the camera, like people don't stay. Definitely wouldn't be going into it. Definitely, and that's why I'm thinking to myself. I was like, so you see the people they showing the people at Atlanta Hartsfield, honey, one of the most jumpingest airports in the world. I won't say world, the United States, but um, they're showing how long the lines and the wait times and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, well, it's a lot of call outs and this and this, and the thing about it too, and then the people that said, well, I'm gonna tell you, I can almost bet your bottom dollar, and we in the South, 75% of those workers they metacidal. Yeah, not the S word. They just metacidal. Okay, and And I'm telling you, they got attitudes. Baby, they got attitudes. I bet you they dang near snatching you through that little machine. When you go up there, hold your hands up. Hold your hands up the right way. I don't feel like having to do this one. Boop, boop, boop. Baby, I'm telling you, I know they mad asylum at the airport. I don't want to be in the airport. But yes. Air miles coming soon. Check me out. Catch me outside. Y'all know how I love to be at the airport. I was getting ready to say I hadn't even been in the airport this year, but I have. I have. Christina, I'm telling you, baby. Somebody that work at the airport drop down right now and y'all let me know. Or somebody that just been to the airport during all this chaos. If y'all fly in busy airports, how they going to pay their bills and no pay? That's crazy work, right? But in I don't know, their defense, my defense, so whatever shit I'm supposed to be saying. Okay, but then when the oh Lord, hold on. Baby, I'm still trying to figure out what we doing over there. But anyway, I'm looking at the news by the Ron, honey. But let me get back to it. Didn't okay when we had the big shutdown, so this like a little partial. When we had the big shutdown, baby, when they pulled people food stamps and everything, right? That was in no Thanksgiving. I don't know why I thought it was just recent. That was Thanksgiving. Because people didn't have their money for Thanksgiving. Right? So when or was it Christmas? I can't remember. But I remember it was around the holidays. Damn. November or December, right? So ooh, excuse me. So anywho, didn't the TSA people that didn't take off for work, didn't they get like $10,000? Or was it just the pilots? See, that's why I'm confused. Didn't they get paid for going to work? They got like a big lump sum. Please, somebody correct me before I say what I'm getting ready to say. Because you still supposed to have a little piece of coin. You should have had made you a little cushion when you got them little bands, honey. Yeah, bands will make all these cheeks clapping. And I ain't using hands. Who got that money? Hold on. Shut down. 10,000. Let me see. No. Wasn't it like, I thought it was $10,000. Maybe I'm wrong about the number. TSA officers, Homeland Security. So Secretary gives TSA officers. I'm about to be right or wrong with you because I had no idea. Hold on. So I don't know if that means all the TSA people. So it says Secretary Noam, if I said the name right, give TSA officers $10,000 bonus for above and beyond service during Democrats' shutdown. So this was in November. So it's Houston, Texas. On Thursday, U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Christie announced that transportation TSA officers with exemplary service during the Democrats' government shutdown will be receiving a $10,000 bonus in appreciation for their hard work and service to American people. Despite tremendous so I don't know if that counts for everybody by saying officers, but so and then I mean, and I know if everybody, all the TSA people, If all the TSA workers, if that money came last time during the shutdown, that 10K came for the people that didn't take off for work. Basically, that's what it was. They said exemplary service. If you ain't had no write ups and you brought your ass to work and you suffered, right? You got the 10 bands, right? So now they down again. And so you probably have more people that actually coming to work because they was like, look, but you remember last time, girl, we ain't go. And we need that money, girl. They got them bundles on sale. Ooh, baby. They ain't got no sense. Well, I'm gonna get my butt up off of here. I said that one time before, but I am gonna do a little bit of work. I need to run to the store. I don't want to leave out the house. I really don't. Whew. Whew. I don't know. Y'all correct me though. Y'all be quick to correct me. Y'all don't be want to correct me in the lies. Y'all will get me together after the fact though, and that's fine too. Now this eye right here has been running. All right, so I think I talked about everything I was going to talk about. Okay, but I'm going to say this. So I was looking at Boosie. Boosie was talking about he was in Baton Rouge, and so he was like at his hood, and he was showing different stuff. And let me say this, y'all. I had never really been a Boosie fan because I'm not a big rap person, but just as like a personality, when me seeing him on social media and stuff. Like, okay, because the girls be like, oh, girl, like, I love me some Boosie. Like, oh, Boosie, that's my man, my man, my man, my man. You know what? He has grown on me. He has really grown on me. Hey, LaShawn, how you doing? That's how they got people with that stimulus shit. But did they give out stimulus checks for 2026? Well, we in 2026, 2025. A depart. Baby, this man, Rick Jackson. Hold on, y'all. I be seeing this. Y'all know I don't talk. I don't talk politics, right? I keep about stuff. This Rick Jackson man, these commercials that this Rick Jackson man be doing, I be weak. He was like basically like his whole pitch is fuck around and find out. When I tell you, Troy got these people thinking they can come on this TV and say anything. Man, this man was like, you gonna be deported or departed. Like, we know what that means, sir. Tell me, you ain't nobody, it's just a hard time. And that's what's so crazy. Like, I'm so tired of seeing stuff about that every time I pull up my computer. Like, oh, it's gonna be some stimulus checks and then tax refunds and then me the breaks. Oh, Lord, somebody done took LeBron words the wrong way. Oh, LeBron, what were you doing? He said, I don't want nothing to do with white people. LeBron James's racial comments were taken out of context. Oh, that was in 2020. Here we go. Like, I can't stand when they be like breaking news type stuff. Hold on. Oh, the Watch Fest 2026 in Decatur. Right, giving bully. He was basically, it's so funny because he got another saying. He was like, he basically, it was another because it's always on here. And so he say something like, I can't, oh my gosh, I can't remember because he was talking about how he grew up and it was basically like he's saying, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. How about that? Lord, we got some tea about the Houston rodeo had to be shut down. Whew. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Y'all know what? I saw this video. It was like an aerial view video of people at Daytona Beach running, right? Because they was like about some shots. Child, I thought something was crawling on me. Oh, this my dress touched my leg. So I was like, Lord have mercy, I get so tired of AI. Let me say this. It's so hard for me to believe stories. Even with Sukihana being pregnant. Baby, I thought it was AI when I had first seen the thing on people. I was like, well, she was just with the little white girl on the thing. And then I just saw her doing the music. And the music video probably was old, but yes, I do follow Sukihana on Instagram. I have no clue why. I think she's a very beautiful girl. But I thought that was AI until then they did the pregnancy test and I actually saw. I was like, okay, no, it's not AI. So it'd be so hard for me to believe stuff now. So it said, but it's for real. It said Florida sheriff reveals mundane noise that sparked mass panic at Daytona Beach spring break. Baby, y'all know it was us out there for that many people to be running at one time. If you don't agree to whatever he got going on, then he wants to threaten you like a child. What up, Bobby? She grew into her face too. the like she turned into a swan, didn't it? Mm-hmm. So let's see what happened. The noise that spooked spring breakers at Daytona Beach and caused massive stampede over the weekend was not caused by GUN shots. The panic-causing sound had a much safer origin. People crushing water bottles. Baby, I know you lying. Didn't have no people moving like that. Baby, I can't. It looked like a whole bunch of ants, the little area view. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bobby, you done missed it. Okay, so I will recap everything I talked about today and get my butt up off of here. So, we gave a shout out and a RIP. Rest in peace, okay? And y'all let her rest. Look, Kiki Shepard, Showtime at the Apollo. Yes. She's passed. She was 74 years old. Somebody reported that it was a heart attack. I did not confirm that, but she has passed. Y'all don't hold that lady out the ground and don't take her body to the Apollo for everybody to just come, you know, like it's a concert. Let's not. Let's go ahead and let her go on by her business, okay? Um, yes, that's what happened, AC. So we talked about Kiki. So RIP, you know, condolences to the family. If you don't know who Kiki Shepard is, you don't need to be in this chat. Then we talked about Nick Cannon. He ain't special because he got 11 children and 6 baby mamas. Ain't nothing special about that. What else? We talked about Michael B. Jordan receiving his Oscar. What else? Oh wait, we talked about. Oh yeah. We talked about Blueface mama always having to get in some mess. Baby, she can't stand that Blueface's circus ain't circusing. And you know what? I think she's really trying to be his main act. Yeah, she really is trying. So we talked about Carlissa coming for Clarissa Shields. Okay, the boxer. We talked about that, you know, because Blueface did have the Sonic coins knocked out of him by Wakanda Forever. Somebody named Shabu. Child Shabu. But baby, Jesse did, baby. They would not let. Baby, Jesse was tired. He had already. He was really trying to let somebody like, look, I'm already home to glory. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing with my vessel? Yes. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? So yeah, we talked about that. Um, maybe sometimes I made my Japan. Wait, let me let y'all hear these sound effects, honey. Hold on, let me let y'all hear these sound effects. This is hilarious. I hope this ain't a channel that be booming people. Oh no, it's Instagram, so hold on. Hold up. Let's go here. Because
watch out, watch out, watch out. I told you not.
baby, when I tell you, if that ain't a snot box getting rocked, let me tell you. Now, see, I'm probably gonna get in trouble because YouTube don't let you put like stuff like that. It was, it was the sound effect. Shout out to who was that? Let me give a shout out to the channel. So right now we're working on. Hold on, just let me. Hold on. Um, the Kick Studio. Okay. And let me say it in blue. That's why blue was black and blue after was right. Yeah, he was blurple. Yes. Violet. Baby. Okay, chat. You know that's what he always said. Chat. Yeah. That was a tough fight, chat. But see, that's the thing. It's funny. But now, I mean, I hope he keeps boxing, you know. I kind of like his path too right now. Um, you know, people have their thing about Blue when it comes to how he treat women or the women in his life, but I mean, he can't do shit that somebody don't allow him to do. Oops, and all day. So, okay, you get what I'm saying? So, who to do? I mean, he doing, you know, what he do, and you know, but I mean, it's like it seems like he's on a different type of path right now. So, you know, shout out to him. I hope he sticks with it and learn from this fight. Like, okay, hey, like you got to eat better. You got to be my and see, look, and see, he be getting rid of his strength because he was making babies during the time he should have been training. You got to keep some of that in you. Yeah, you got to keep some of that in you, boo boo. So is Krishan following Blue? She about to. I'm waiting to see how this gonna work. This her new calling. She got holy hands, honey. She has holy hands. So she's on a world crying tour. So I just saw another interview. She's such a doll. She's such a doll. I'm gonna tell y'all, and I hope y'all don't get offended by this, but hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. This what she remind me. This what she looked like to me. This was she looked like Gizmo to me. She really does. I thought Gizmo was the cutest, and I was like, "Well, y'all stop bullying him. Please stop. Stop throwing that water on his back, because then he reproduced stuff that beat him up." She need to put in work. Y'all, I don't know. I don't really talk about that situation with her baby because I don't know what be happening. behind the scenes. I'm quite certain that I'm quite certain that baby be going to the doctor. It gotta be. But yeah, so, but she's on the road crying too. Cause every time I see her on the interview, it's just tears coming out her eyes. Baby, she going through something, she releasing, she relaxed, releasing, and all of that. So, but let's just pray don't she don't let another tooth get knocked out. Wendy, who? Yes, she. They look gizmo-ish. Yes, yes, a little gizmo-ish. Yup, yup. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get up off of here. I'm for real this time. I'm for real. Cause I know y'all do drop down and be like, I'm still here, though. I'm still here. Mm-mm. So I do want to do some self care today. All right. I'm going to go finally get my eyebrows. I just get them threaded or whatever. But y'all know I had been trying to hold off, thinking that I was gonna be able to go get the microblading done. I'm so scared because that's permanent, and I'm still trying to figure out the perfect place to go. And then I actually had thought about flying out to St. Louis, going to like Polly's person, but I'm like, that's just doing too much. And I'm right here in Atlanta, but I gotta find somebody. So if y'all know a company that know for real, and you send me their work, don't y'all be trying to troll me and send me somewhere y'all know that they just gonna get a little pencil and draw the shit up there. Um, But I do want my eyebrows microbladed because I'm just tired of my eyebrows looking like they got alopecia. Hey, Demerk, how you doing? From Miami. What I don't like is when people fall out with her. They tell what's going on with the baby and what she's not doing instead of helping the baby while they. Baby, that man talking about mussels for breakfast. I think I'm getting ready to go in there and eat my crab. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, girl. Hey. Y'all have been trying to reply to this text for a minute. Hold on. All right, y'all. Let me get up off of here. I do want to come back though. I really don't know what time, and I tell y'all this. I do want to come back and oh shit, I need to respond to that email. And oh Lord, it's like my y'all. Sometimes now my pad ain't working. Oh Lord, I'm hot. Ooh. First of all, baby, let me say this. I didn't even know that Oprah Winfrey still. Y'all listen to this. Listen, Linda, and Bobby. Listen, Bobby. Don't try to pick up my remote. Hold on. Oh dang! I went too far back.
Eating the muscles. We love to see it. That's right. When I'm lifting my muscle fork with the muscles. It's a very meta thing going on right now.
Hold on.
Oh, it all looks so good. Enjoy, Paul. Thank you for that. And Cashapp Kitchen and Bar is located at 1350 Dresden Drive, Northeast, Suite 1015 in Brookhaven.
Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold
5
on.
to 10 p.m. on
I
Monday
had to
through
rewind the
Thursday,
TV,
5 to 11 on
and I went
Fridays,
too far back.
11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturdays, 11 to 9 on Sundays. It's 9:29 coming up on Good Day Atlanta. The HR executive at the center of the Coldplay Kiss Cam scandal is sitting down with Oprah in an exclusive interview. What she's saying about the viral moment and the hate she received from strangers. But first, in recent
Okay, that's what I wanted y'all to hear about that Coldplay, the Kiss Cam thing, the HR manager. So I didn't know Oprah Winfrey still take but they were saying that they gonna sit down in an interview with Oprah. I didn't know Oprah still had a show. I didn't even know Oprah was. Babe, I thought she just was running her own network. Well, Oprah, the baby, baby, not eating the babies, not eating the babies.
I'm John Morgan at Morgan Network. For over 35 years, we've battled against insurance company giants, and we've won a lot. There's only one Morgan and Morgan. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to live for. This is Buick. Buick, exceptional by design. It's all about you during the Buick SUV sales event. This ultra large lease has 2026 Buick listed for around $2.9 million. It's a close plan to take on the insurance company owner after a call it. We anticipate their every move and have smartly at their own ring. I can still see you. One call, that's all. I don't care if you're Muslim or Mongolian. You don't have the right to force your culture on our country. Conservative religions. Too often, federal illegals commit sick, violent crimes, victimize our children, and get away with murder. So here's my guarantee to them. Do that when I'm governor, and you'll end up in Florida or
Okay.
Florida. Rick Jackson for Georgia. Any questions?
Hoppo not done working. She has her own network. Yeah. What else, scam? Oh, I was just watching that Oprah clip. They were both separated, allegedly. Oh, oh, really? All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get up off of here for real this time. Y'all have a great day. Be great. Wait. We do have the Bible verse for today. My mom sent it. Okay, so the Bible verse. I think we've done this one. It's Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 through 15. This is the King James Version. Put on, therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another, and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, Even as Christ forgave you, so even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. And above all things, put damn. Oh, I'm sorry. God forgive me. Oh Lord. Let me do this again. Cause I know he is not pleased. I did not say no cuss word me here reading the scripture. Oh Lord, work on me. Let me start this. Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 through 15. Put on therefore as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another, and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. And above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. Woo! Babe, I like to have a sermon. Shalom. Whew, that was Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 through 15. But I think what happened, I'm going to tell you, I think I kind of got caught up in what I was reading it. I started having a moment of understanding what it was saying. And so that's why it's like my thoughts was going all over the place about, this whole forgiveness and stuff like that. But yeah, so I was thinking about my own little situation. And it's like, look, like, I can forgive people, but I ain't got to fuck with you no more. I don't. Like, I'm not getting ready to give no. But yeah, I had a mishap, Jasmine. But he know my heart. He know my heart. He know my heart. He know I'm his child, and he know I'm a work in progress. He ain't gave up on me yet. He know that. Yeah, they ain't got a place for me up there yet. So, I'm still here hanging in there. But y'all have a great day. Be great. And I'll see y'all later on. Pure and pure.